Hey, what's good, guys? NFL Week 6, it is wrapped up, and now we're going to go do the power rankings after Week 6, so let's get right into it. Believe it or not, you guys, I know this is actually really cliche, but there's only a small percentage of you guys who actually watch the video that are subscribed, so if you don't mind and you like sports, go ahead and subscribe. You could always unsubscribe, Anyway, number 32, New York Jets, as always. They got shut out 27-0 to the Miami Dolphins in Week 6. And Tua Tagovailoa came into the game and just kind of beat them up, if you know what I mean. Number 31, Washington football team. That Week 1 win was a fluke against the Eagles. And I just can't see this team going really anywhere, as they fell short to the Giants this week by 1 point, which a missed extra point, that hurts, or a missed 2-point conversion, excuse me. Number 30, Jacksonville Jaguars. Again, that Week 1 win just kind of seems like a fluke, as against Indianapolis, the team that's supposed to be a playoff team this year. They came out, they won a game, they looked like a pretty good team. Gardner Minshew doesn't look terrible. It's that the team around him is looking just terrible, and Doug Marrone probably should be fired soon. Number 29, New York Giants. Previously 31st. And, yeah, you come out, you get a win. You're going to move up in the rankings. Wasn't anybody too big, Washington. But, yeah, you came out, you got a win. You almost beat Dallas, but, it's a win. You move up in the rankings a couple spots. Number 28, LA Chargers. Big downfall from last week. They were on bye week this week, but they lost a big lead to the Saints, and it's just inexcusable last week, and yeah, that's why they are down in the rankings. I'd say if they didn't have a bye this week, they'd probably be in the 25-26 area. Number 27, Cincinnati Bengals. Well, that one win was a long time ago. They let a 27-point lead slip away from the Indianapolis Colts. Frank Reich, he's a comeback man, you know? Go Bills. Number 26, Minnesota Vikings. Well, we didn't expect them to regress this much. Came out, almost beat the Seahawks. And then this week they just... I don't know what to say, man. Number 25, Houston Texans. Almost beating the Tennessee Titans under Romeo Crennel. Nothing to complain about. Just almost doesn't cut it in this league. Number 24, Atlanta Falcons. Nice commanding win after losing your first 5 with big leads most of the time. They came out, beat the Minnesota Vikings 40-16. It was a great game for them offensively and somewhat defensively. Looks like they're going to be a better team under new head coach. And number 23, Denver Broncos. Drew Lock stepped in on Sunday with a big performance. Well, big performance as in he did enough to get the job done in Foxborough to put the Patriots at their first losing record in a very long time. Very long time. 18 years. That's a lot. Number 22, Detroit Lions. Picking up your second win against the, Jacksonville Jaguars team. But, it's nothing to complain about. It's a win. Matt Patricia probably is going to be fired soon. Doesn't matter if they win the next 3 games. He should be fired anyway. Should have been fired like 2 years ago. But that ownership just does not want to let him and their general manager go. Number 21, Philadelphia Eagles. Losing Miles Sanders is a big hurt. But Carson Wentz steps in and makes every game count, supposedly. You can't say that they are playing that well. Obviously, a 1-4-1 record is not going to get it done. But, they've looked a slight tad better the past couple weeks, but that big win against the San Francisco 49ers is really what gets them up in the rankings. Number 20, Dallas Cowboys. Big blowout loss to the Arizona Cardinals just last night is going to hurt them a lot. Losing Dak Prescott for the season, I can't imagine him coming back to this team next year because under the franchise tag, you really got to feel it for the guy. Number 19, San Francisco 49ers. Big win against the LA Rams on Sunday Night Football. Came out and showed the national media what they are like. Number 18, Carolina Panthers. Well, a loss to... Who did they lose to? Oh my goodness. Anyway, a loss to somebody that they had, and I can't really remember. Not going to hurt them, or not going to help them, I mean. Oh my goodness, I'm just perfect today. Not going to help them, but it can't hurt them too much. 3-3, they're still in playoff contention. They're like that Miami Dolphins. Speaking of, number 17, Miami Dolphins. This is about 20 minutes after they said they are going to be starting Tua Tagovailoa this week. I don't agree with the decision at all for a couple of reasons. Ryan Fitzpatrick is playing at his best level. Also, I think they should have been redshirting him this year anyway. So I don't really get why they're starting him this week. Number 16, New England Patriots. They stayed at 16 from last week, by the way. Sorry, we didn't get to put ours out last week. But lost to the Broncos. It's nothing to really complain about except for that you're under 500 and Cam Newton just had a not very great game. Number 15, Cleveland Browns. They were in the top 10 last week, and they got just spanked on Sunday. 38-7. Baker got benched. Defense in fantasy got a stupid amount of points. And, yeah, they're my fantasy defense. But the Browns are just looking like an amateur team again. Number 14, Arizona Cardinals. Big bounce-back win against the Dallas Cowboys and New York Jets after dropping those two straight. But this team is far from living up to what they were supposed to be this year. Number 13, Indianapolis Colts. A big comeback win for Frank Reich, Phillip Rivers, Jonathan Taylor, and the whole crew there against the Cincinnati Bengals, down 21 points, coming back to win that game. Number 12, Chicago Bears. Well. They came out and they got another win. I'm pleasantly shocked. I really don't get it. I mean, they haven't had the hardest strength of schedule in the world, but you cannot say that beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is that easy of a task. And now I'm just remembering, they're the people who beat the Panthers. Those aren't easy tasks, holding the Panthers to that few points. And this offense, a little bit lackluster, just got in enough to get it done. Number 11, Los Angeles Rams. 4-2 record, dropping a big one, blowout loss to the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Football. Not going to help them. Number 10, Buffalo Bills. Major regression the past 2 weeks on the offensive side of the ball. Defense on Tuesday night last week seemed to got a lot worse. This week, they held Patrick Mahomes to just 26 points and 200 pass yards. They did get eaten all over by the ground game, though. Clyde Edwards-Helaire had a career day. Buffalo Bills will stay in the top 10 for now because they've only lost to a couple of the best teams in the AFC. Looked very well against mediocre to average teams. Number 9, New Orleans Saints. Bye week this week. Last week had a big comeback win. Yes, they might be, 4-2, 3-2, something like that. I'm really not sure. 3-2, but you can't count out the Saints. Number 8, Oakland Raiders. Well, beating the Kansas City Chiefs is going to put you up there, number 1. Number 2, they had a bye week this week, so they'd probably be number 7 or so. But I kind of do, my formula for doing these is a little bit weird. It's kind of a week-to-week, but not week-to-week thing. It's like, weird. Anyway, that's why they're up in there. Number 7, Green Bay Packers. They dropped a big one to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and Aaron Rodgers had a couple of costly interceptions early in the game. That's really what turned the tide in that game. Number 6, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yes, they were out of the top 10 last week, but they destroyed the number 2 ranked team this week, and they're going to go into the top 6. Number 5, Baltimore Ravens. Nothing to complain about. Nothing to be really that excited about. You only beat the Eagles by 2 points. Offense scored 30, but you did let the Eagles hang 28 on you. That defense is supposed to be a little bit better. I can't call that bad, especially for this year's standards, if you will. But still, not the best performance they've had on defense. Number 4, Kansas City Chiefs. Big-time win against the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football. Patrick Mahomes not looking that great. Clyde Edwards-Helaire went off in that game, in the whole running game. 200-plus yards on the ground for this team against an okay run defense of the Buffalo Bills. Number 3, Tennessee Titans. They had a very nice game against the Bills. Come back, win in overtime against the Texans. That's going to put you up there. still undefeated at 5-0. Number 2, Seattle Seahawks. Let us prove our point here. They would be number 1 if they had won this week. They did not play this week, so for those reasons, according to my formula that I have in my head, it's going to put them not number 1. I'd say if they played this week, they probably would have won, and they'd be number 1, but not this week. Number 1, Pittsburgh Steelers. This defense is for real. And this offense with Chase Claypool, Juju Smith-Schuster, James Conner, and oh my goodness, why can't I think of his name? Ben Roethlisberger. They're a monster. I mean, who's going to beat this team? I mean, obviously somebody's going to beat this team. But it's going to be really dang hard to beat this team. And that's why they are the number 1 team. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, I know my face is very dark because my lighting in here is terrible. Anyway, if you did enjoy, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, all the good stuff. Share this video around, and we will see you guys. I almost got strangled by my cord. Next time. Hey guys, this quick little thing here. There we go. Anyway, quick little thing here. These are the greatest shirts ever made. This right here, it's a Challengers at 100 subscribers shirt. This beautiful piece of artwork was designed by me. Yes, I'm the best. But if you want one of these, right now, they are $15. There is a email on the screen right now. You can email that to order it. There will not be this tag. If you want to take it off, if you're weird, you can keep it on. But it is sick looking. 100 subscribers. Even the day that we hit 100 subscribers. Make sure you go out, get yours now.